And like, I've heard that the seeds they sell, they don't have like normal germination, like repeat germination process. And so it's like, we made these seeds that will germinate once, and then you can sell this. And then after that, you got to come back to daddy.
The good news is next year we'll sell you more.
Next year, we're going to sell you more. And also, we're going to sell you all the, what's the shit that's like horrible? The glyphosate or whatever chemical it is you have to spray to keep all the nonsense away.
Glyphosate or something? Something close to that.
Something like that. And it's like,
I was drenched in that as a kid.
Horrible for us. That's one of those things that like Europe is like,
it's okay. You can beat cancer.
You can beat cancer. You've defeated.
That's probably what caused it the first time. We would spray Roundup everywhere around our buildings, around, everywhere. And I'd run a backpack sprayer. I'd run a wand sprayer on a tractor with 250 gallons of it coming out with a PTO powered. Fuck no. We didn't own a mask.
What is he, gay?
You must have owned a mask because you did painting.
Yeah. Well, those are like special painting masks. Like you wouldn't want to wear that rubbery thing around your face in the summer walking around. Like that'd be super gay looking. It's a bunch of rednecks. Like they made fun of me for wearing gloves. Like it's
really
they made fun of you.
Oh yeah. Get the gloves off so you can work. Because the gloves are getting in your way. You're doing some stuff. Get the fucking gloves off. So
I have when I got my tractor and got all farm ready, I bought the deerskin gloves because I figured that's what farmers wore. I didn't know I was being so gay. I never bought gloves at all.
I can tell just by looking at my grandpa's hands that he was not a glove man.
Nope.
Just gigantic sausage fingers with scars and shit all over it. And it's like, oh, okay. This is probably because his dad said he was gay if he wore gloves.
I was on Reddit and I saw twin brothers, but one of them became, I don't know, something awesome like an accountant, and the other became a farmer. And they showed their hands next to each other, identical twins. The farmer's hands were just meaty, like muscle was packed into every little bit of that hand, and the accountant's hands were gentle.
They were lithe, like a violinist. A debutante's hands. Yeah, that is crazy. I remember thinking that as a little kid. I was like, why the fuck are grandpa's hands so fucking massive? Like, why are they so like gnarled and thick? And it was because he was fucking raising cattle and getting a lot of damage done to him on his father's farm.
You can also get sucked into machinery with gloves. Like we would often operate these high-powered drills. That it's kind of complicated, but the drill. You take a high-powered drill and it operates a winch that's up high, and so you have the drill has a long. The bit that goes into the drill is 5 feet long, and at the end it has a hook, and you put that hook in a hook that's in the ceiling, and that turns a winch. So you're. And that thing will lock up every now and then. And it goes, woo, pow! And it like tries to twist at it. It'll break your fucking hand. And every now and then you get sucked into shit like that with gloves. We had augers, lots of augers pulling feed down a long pipe. You get sucked into one of them bitches wearing gloves too. Yeah, I got sucked in one time. Those
Did he get hurt?
No, I pulled him out. His hand was like in there like this. I pulled the cord and then I pulled the spring all the way out so he could get free. He was stuck in there. Wow. I had a friend's dad. He was in a litter spreading truck or fertilizer spreading truck, and it's a dump truck, but it doesn't dump. Instead, in the base, in the floor, there's a conveyor belt, but it's not a belt. It's it's chain that's dragging metal bars that sort of hook fertilizer or chicken shit or wood chips, whatever you're spreading. And then at the very back, it has two wheels spinning like this, just like a lawn fertilizer does. One of those that slings fertilizer. My friend's dad fell and got sucked into those spinning things, and it disemboweled him in the back of a truck full of, I don't know, 5 tons of chicken shit. They stuffed his innards with chicken shit to keep him from bleeding out, and he lived.
What?
Yeah. Like he was opened up
for a long time
until they could get like he's bleeding out right now, so they stuffed him full to like staunch the bleeding. And
no one wanted to offer their T-shirt. That's what we did on the beach.
Yeah,
this was a wound. Like
maybe a couple of socks.
He had a hole in his belly, like you could put a watermelon in.
That's a lot. I still
ripped him open.
Honestly, I'd grab shirts from everybody around. I don't know how many people were there.
Just one.
But, oh, well.
Okay, not a lot.
Honestly, I feel like I'd be giving him my pants too. Like
Imagine if one person there had been wearing their reliable
Jinko jeans.
podcasting jacket.
Right? If one guy had a PKA hoodie, this could have worked out great.
Super absorbent. Yeah.
I've said before, my great grandpa got a bunch of fingers ripped off, or a couple of fingers ripped off by a piece of farming equipment. And like every time I met him as a kid, I'd be like, ugh. Like, you know, as a kid where you see someone deformed, you're like, ugh. Like you don't see it as mean. It's just an instinctive, like, why aren't you deformed? And he had a couple fingers ripped off in his thumb. He was missing the final digit on a thumb. And I always thought it was like he did that as an old man. Apparently, I think he did it like in his 40s and then just had to keep farming with, 2.5 less fingers.
In 1992, John Thompson was home alone when he had both his arms ripped off in a farming accident. However, he still managed to get up and dial for help by holding a pencil in his mouth. He survived and both arms were reattached. The photo
That's
over there.
crazy. I would have cried like a baby and died.
Both arms are reattached is the neat part of it. Like,
There's an image there.
I'm looking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
What a badass.
yeah.
Yeah, John Thompson rules.
The doctor rules as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you need the doctor there.
And whoever picked his arms up for him, because he sure did.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he kind of like, maybe he did like what soccer players do and kind of kicked him.
Oh, yeah, he's like
He
juggling them with his
bit.
knee.
Yeah.
He gives him a header, like towards the. Here you go, doc. No, I don't think so.
Dude, that guy rocks. Good for him.
Dude, farm accidents are scary. One of my dad's friends had a tractor flip over him on one time. It just killed him. Like there was no
Ooh, did he have the roll bar?
No, not that I know of. He was a big fat guy too, like extra fat, probably 100 pounds overweight. So he felt poorly.
How did it flip?
Oh, probably just on a too steep of an incline, going sideways, mowing or something like that. But it rolled over on him and killed him, like immediately killed him.
Must have been pretty steep. Tractors don't roll very easily. I'm sure you guys know this, but they're heavy down low, more so than you might guess to look at them.
If they do, it's a disaster.
If you raise your bucket up too high, sometimes you can initiate a rollover if you don't know what you're doing.
If it's full.
Yeah. You put that weight up high and you just
you
flip over fast and hard.
I have a roll bar and I never ride without my seatbelt.
Really? Never used a seatbelt on one of those things.
Really?
Yeah, I figured I wanted to be able to get off if I needed to. I felt like I was spry, and sometimes you mow over a bumblebee nest or a yellow jacket nest and you get swarmed. I've seen my dad come off a tractor before and let the tractor keep going.
Really?
He got swarmed he ran over an underground yellow jacket nest and they swarmed him. He was getting stung all over.
He didn't feel like the tractor was faster?
I'm sure he threw it in.
Oh no, definitely not faster. Like the tractor was covered with him. He bailed off that bitch.
My tractor goes 17 miles an hour, which is approximately 4 times faster than I go.
But I would guess that's about a third as fast as those wasps.
It's still my best option.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they're mean.